Well, hello again. We're back talking about some more of my vinyl hunt in mid-May after they opened up first week down on Charleston. There are two locations. I go to the one on Charleston with Leon. And I went roaming around in the back there. I found some other special stuff too, we'll show you. But what we're doing, I found so many things. And he charges like $1 for the used ones, and so many were in such mint condition. Anyway, bottom line is, here's some more of what I found when I was down there rummaging through the bins. He'd been working on them for 2 months, getting them all up to steam. Now here's a Montreux Summit. This is a double record set, and it's just loaded with nothing but good jazz players. I mean, the top guys in the business. Bob James, Herbert Laws. It just goes on and on from the Montreux Jazz Festival in Montreux, Switzerland. That's a pretty good one, yeah. And another one that we found in our vinyl hunt. It's so much fun looking for vinyl. This one, Leonard Feather presents the Encyclopedia of Jazz on Records, Volume 3, the 40s and 50s. Also lots of big names, Billie Holiday, good golly, Eddie Condon, let's see, Les Brown, Red Norvo, Earl Gardner, just a few slobs out there. Artie Shaw, Stan Kenton, just really Art Tatum, Billie Holiday. Look at all this. Double album set. $1. Yeah. $1 a record. Here we go. The man. Oh, yes, the yodeler. The man himself, Slim Whitman. This is an old London record. God, I don't even know what year. It's really super old, and it's in fairly good condition. It's got some work on the jacket. We can just tape up, no problem there. But they actually made in England, and this has to be early 60s. Look how young Slim was then, huh? The old yodeler. Remember his old TV commercials? They ran on TBS forever. Oscar Peterson, yeah, I do like jazz. This one is with Stephanie Grappelli. This is also a double album set, Prestige, another good brand name when it comes to jazz. Oscar Peterson, oh, he's good. Good. Vinyl hunt, it's so much fun because you never know what you're going to find. And the quality of the stuff is really pretty good. Now, Herbie Mann, a big flautist, been around for a zillion years. He had his own little jazz club in Hollywood called the Manhole, and this is one of his famous albums, Waterbed. Yeah, he had a lot of good studio people there. Oh, this is interesting. It's a little mini, 4 cuts on either side. Les Elgarten's orchestra, Sophisticated Swing. It's on the Philips label. Philips from Holland, recorded in Holland, of course. And it's got some interesting sounding stuff on here. The Weasel Pops Off. Yeah, I gotta listen just for that. The Weasel Pops Off. And these little mini albums were very popular in that era in the 50s into the early 60s. Kind of a cross, I think, between the size of a children's record then and a full 33. Windham Hill sampler. Windham Hill, people that really like Windham Hill, you know a lot of the players that are there, Mark Isham, George Winston, Shadowfax, and it's just a good sample of all the stuff that was on the label. This goes back to 1984. That's some mellow, kind of like mellow hippie music, kind of. Actor built The Stranger on the Shore. Da-da-da-da. You've heard it a million times. And this is the famous album on Atco. And Acker playing his clarinet, his liquor stick right there. And once again, $1. Let's see the quality on this. Pretty good. Actually, what's weird is the label's kind of coming off here, but the actual vinyl looks pretty tasty. Looks all right. You never know. You never know what you're getting. Ah, the 5 Pennies with Red Nichols. These guys really could play some really cool jazz. So, this is a Capitol. Good Lord, the front of this, the quality is excellent, like an Ektachrome picture. Yep, and they've got all different kinds of stuff on there. It's kind of a ragtime type music. Yep, the 5 Pennies, Red Nichols. And most of these, they're $1 each. Dancer's Choice, Les Brown and his Band of Renown. You remember Les? He was the guy that Bob Hope had as his backup guy for years. Every TV show he always says, now Les Brown and his Band of Renown. I remember I went once to a party, ABC affiliates. They had 4 bands on 2 different sound stages, and the bands would rotate. They had them on a spinner thing. And I remember they had about 9,000 pounds of shrimp on ice, and all the stars would come up. John Ritter came up to me, and I said, John, I live next door to you at USC. Yeah, really? Yeah. I said, in the fraternity house. Remember when we did the cheer that one time in the late 60s? He goes, yeah, man. I said, I was the guy leading the cheer, and Channel 2 was there, recorded us. Yeah, yeah. The guy was so nice. Now, he was huge then. Three's Company was the biggest thing in the world. Ritter comes to me, puts his arm around me, and starts singing the USC song. Fight on for old SC. Unbelievable guy. Unbelievable. Same night, Harvey Villachez was there from Fantasy Island. What a prick. Walk up to him. Can we have a picture? If you want one. I told my wife. I said, let's go. Yeah, what a schmuck. He ended up killing himself, remember? All right, Dancer's Choice, Les Brown, his Band of Renown. No extra charge for the whole story along with that one. Zounds! It's Lenny Niehaus, Octet. Have no idea who these guys are. What I do, I see something like this. It looks kind of cool. I want to look at it, and I'll buy it. Let's see here. I don't even know the name. Contempo Records. So Octet, it's obviously a little bit of a jazz type thing. Wow. Yeah. This Mel Lewis was on the drums. Shelly Manne also was in it. Lots of good people. This had to be 1958. 1958. Jazz Omnibus. Just a lot of good jazz. Brubeck's on here. Jazz Messengers, Miles Davis, Don Bird, Errol Garner, Eddie Condon, Turk Murphy, and the Duke. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. An old Columbia. And this is back from the late 50s, too. Let's see what the quality is on this. You never know. Oh, man, it's almost like mint. Mint. And this has to be like probably 56, 57, somewhere around there. Wow. This isn't even stereo. It's mono, which is fine. I love old mono. Good fi on those. My vinyl hunt continued there with Andy Williams. And, of course, his classic Moon River. Also a great-looking album here. This one of his biggest sellers ever. He was on Columbia. Lord knows how many albums he did. Him, Al Martino, Jerry Vale, all those guys did album after album after album. I remember I was in Palm Springs and a guy comes up to me and goes, what's this car like? Is it a good? I said, would you like a ride? Yeah, we were out there. I said, what's your name, sir? Jerry. I go, oh, good. You look familiar. He goes, I'm Jerry Vale. I go, Jerry Vale? I played the records when I was in the San Fernando Valley, a good old KVFM. Oh, well, thank you for playing the record. He did like 30 albums, and he didn't buy the car. He walked away. But whatever. Can't do everything. And here's the man, Willie Nelson. Yeah, always on my mind. No matter what Willie records, it's good. And when you can buy something for $1, you walk away with it. Let's see the quality of this. This is Columbia. And this is an old album from way back, probably in the late 60s, early 70s. Pretty much mint. Yep. Vinyl Hunt. We'll give you some more when we have a chance. Lots of good stuff. Oh, the stuff's so good. You got to go out and get some vinyl, baby. Make it happen.